12 a.m. to 8 a.m. every night.
Club. You ready? Let's go. Sup?
Number 5. Last night, a friend rushed me out of the house to catch the opening act at a local bar's music night. After a few drinks, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. I checked the table we were sitting at the bar, the bathrooms, and after no luck, I used my friend's phone to call mine. After 2 rings, someone answered, gave out a low, raspy giggle, and hung up. They didn't answer again. I eventually gave it up as a lost cause and headed home.
Right.
I found my phone laying on my nightstand, right where I left it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Am I missing something? Let me chew my food. I find that so funny when people do that. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I can sense you clucking up because you called your phone, right? You heard a low raspy voice, right? Creepy as a mother clucking, right? And then turns out your phone was right where you left it, next to your bed. Who the hell picked up the phone? That should be the. Well, come on, man. What you doing? Come on, get your shit. Come on now, please. 38 seconds into this video, and I can already see where this is going. Come on now, man. Come on.
Number 4. When I was a kid, I was always the last kid to get picked up by the bus driver to go to school. One day I was waiting for the bus by myself, and a bus with no kids pulled up.
Oh my God.
The bus driver smiled and told me to hop on.
Nope, you got it. You got it. Usually, when you come and pick me up, there's a bus full of kids. Now, when you come pick me up, there's no kids. What the fuck are you doing? You've got to be an idiot to think I'm gonna catch that bus. I'm gonna get on that bus, and you talking about something. Come on in. Come right on in. First of all, what the hell is wrong with your eyes? The hell? Come on. God damn. Red flags out the ass today.
I just had a bad feeling. I said, where are the other kids? He said, we will go get them now.
No, you got
Just get on. He got more and more pushy, but didn't do anything crazy.
Get on these Adidas.
I just kept saying no, and he shrugged and left. The real bus pulled up a few minutes later. I went to school, and my parents didn't know until I mentioned it that night. Looking back, they were pretty worried. I remember them scrambling to make a few phone calls. Number 3. A few years back, I rented an apartment from a friend of mine. He had recently bought it and had it completely renovated. He put it up for sale but couldn't find a buyer, so I offered to rent it in the meantime.
Why not?
After moving in, I realized there was something wrong with the lady next door.
Right.
She was about 45 but looked much older. She would sit up all night listening to Christian radio shows and talking loudly to someone. It got to the point where I couldn't sleep, so I went over to her place and asked her to keep it down. She opened the door and I got a quick peek. Her walls all had crosses painted on them in different colors.
Oh my God.
And words like Jesus and angels scribbled.
You're shitting me. Wow. These are so good, but so creepy and scary as hell. It's like back to back to back. Right? No, I'm telling y'all right now. If I was in his situation, and that lady next door cracked open the door, and I got like a small little glimpse or a small little peek inside her shits, and I saw that, what he saw, I would have been like, knock knock. She opens it, right? You got it. 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 I'm out. Deuces.
Everywhere. The windows were painted black, letting no light in at all.
Oh my God.
It was damp, yellow-stained 50-year-old carpets, dog shit, and cockroaches everywhere.
Ew.
No dog, though. I asked her to please keep it down. She just looked at me and shut the door. Then she turned up the radio even louder. The next night I had my girlfriend staying over. I wake up in the middle of the night and see a shadow of a person next to the bed, looking at us sleeping. I think I'm hallucinating, as I usually do in the dark when I'm sleepy.
Why would you invite anybody over after you seen that shit? Instead of saying, right, the next night I invited my girlfriend over, you should have said, next night I hauled ass out the house, right, and just never looked back. Never even thought about it, right? 10 years down the road, never even came up. Nope, not thinking nothing about this night. You should have just said, you know what? Well, I think I seen that far too much, so I'm just gonna head out. You do you. Right? You look awful. You look really disgusting. You know, but maybe I can get some cream for you, some eczema, right? Because you know I got eczema too, so I notice it all over your goddamn body. So you need some of that extreme shit. I got you. Right, and clear all that up within a week. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. So you do you. Make sure you get your skin tight. It's tight, right? And yeah, just keep it up. Just don't.
But then the shadow starts talking.
Yeah. Okay.
It's my neighbor, and she's holding something in her hand. She broke in during the night, and who knows how long she stood there. You should lock your doors at night, she says, and walks out. The next morning, I hear someone making strange noises below my bedroom window. It's my neighbor talking to herself in tongue. She has a plastic bag in her hand with her rotting dead dog inside. It's hot as hell outside, and I can smell death from that bag. At this point, I'm scared shitless. She's obviously very insane. I go upstairs and knock on another person's door and ask them what the hell's going on. The guy is as scared as me. Apparently, she broke into his apartment one evening as well while he was watching TV with his kids.
The fact you're still in there.
He got up from the couch to get a snack, only to find her behind the couch, staring at him, holding a power drill.
Oh my God.
Come to think about it, now I know what was in her hand. At this stage, I'm basically shitting myself. I call the cops and they know all about her. Apparently she's a violent schizophrenic and she hasn't taken her meds. But they can't force...
The cops... Let me chew my food. You gotta get it. So, what you're saying is the cops know all about this crazy ass lady, right? But they yet have to do nothing about it. She's on some shit. She's doing some fucked up shit. She's crazy. And you're not gonna do nothing about it. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. I am. Yeah, you best believe that. I'm out within 2 seconds. I'm already halfway motherfucking what? I'm already halfway across the world within 2 seconds because I got my Adidas 10,000s on. That's all I'm saying. Let me chew my food. So, while you want to play games and whatnot, wow, I'm not playing no games. Clearly she's crazy. You know that she's crazy. And you're not going to do nothing about it. Okay. Alright. Cool.
Or enter her apartment without her permission because she owns it. The only thing they can do is get her when she goes outside. I sit up for the next 2 days, waiting for her to run out of cigarettes. When I hear her leave at 2 a.m. to go across the road to the 7-Eleven, I call the cops. They have 3 cars and a special van over in less than 2 minutes. They restrain her and throw her in the van and drive off to some institution, and in less than a minute, it's like she was never there.
Wow.
I never see her again. Still have nightmares about her looking at me in my sleep.
That's probably her.
Number 2. I was about 15 minutes from finishing the night shift at work when there was a massive crash on one of the windows in the office.
Night
so
shift.
I get up and go check it out. Someone has thrown quite a sizable rock through one of the windows on the front of the building. This is made especially weird because I'm working in the industrial district at 11:30 at night with none of the other businesses open.
Yeah, okay.
I go back to my desk, put a quick call through to security to let them know, and decide to head home. As I'm leaving the building, I'm freaking myself out about it more and more and end up running to my car, getting in and taking off. I'm almost home and I've started to calm down a bit when I realize that I didn't unlock my car when I got in. It had been unlocked the whole time. I do a quick check with my hand in the back seat for any possible murderers that might be hanging around there, but there's nothing there. Fast forward about 30 minutes. I've called a friend of mine who says he's out drinking, so I decide I'm going to join him. I jump on my bicycle and start riding over. I'm doodling along the road on my bike. It's a nice night and I'm in no big rush, just enjoying the moonlight when I hear someone riding behind me. I straighten up and stick to one side of the road. He passes me really slowly, and when he's right beside me, he shoots me a smile, and I can describe it as purely insane. I kind of flinch and am taken aback as he rides on. That's when I realize he's riding my mom's bike.
Oh my God!
Needless to say, I sprint the hell home. When I get there, sure enough, her bike is missing and one of my car's doors is open. The back left one. I was driving and had no need to open that door. Number 1. I worked at a campground on night shift, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. every night.
Club. Sorry, that was so gross. Clock all night shifts. Okay. Wow. You couldn't do the day shift. You couldn't do a mid shift. You had to do the night shift. Excuse me. You just had to do it, huh? Okay. Popcorn good as shit though.
It wasn't bad. I would bring in my PS2 and game a good portion of the night, only having to deal with 1 or 2 people on busy nights. It was just me in this little 8-foot by 8-foot shack, with nothing around but dark all night. My first week there, the other third shift guy who was quitting told me about this payphone a few feet from the shack where I worked. He said it rang every night at 4:17 a.m., just once. It was probably just an automated test call, he guessed. He's never answered it himself.
Okay.
I go for a few months with the job. It was the middle of the summer, so most nights I had the windows closed, so I couldn't hear the payphone go off. Mid-August, I started leaving the windows open during the night. Sure enough, at 4:17 a.m. every morning, the phone would ring once. The ring even sounded creepy.
Please, whatever you do not pick up that phone. Please. I feel like you are, but I'm just saying, please don't. Because if homeboy, before you said he never picked up the phone, well, shit, I'm not going to pick it up. If you're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. That's just how it goes. You feel me? If you running, I'm running. That's how it goes. Excuse me. If you want to stay in a clutter situation, then that's not what I'm doing. I'm hauling ass. You feel me? You know, if you clucking her, well, hell, I may join you and cluck her with you. You know, train. Oh my God! I keep forgetting that there's kids watching me. I mean, I don't regret anything that I just said, but I mean, so you eventually gonna find out one way or another. But Sorry.
The payphone was submerged in water and then put where it sat. One night I got up the nerve to answer it.
Come on, man.
I set an alarm at 4:15 and would go wait at the phone until it rang. When it did, I answered it, but there was no sound. Just dead air, like someone was on the other line but wasn't answering.
Hang it up.
I said hello a few times and hung up. I did this every night for a week with the same results.
A week?
I didn't think anything of it and left it alone after that for about a month. The first week of October, I decided to answer the phone once again.
Wow.
I set my alarm, and when the time came, I answered the phone. I repeatedly said hello into the phone. Then I heard what sounded like someone inhaling through clenched teeth.
Ew.
The voice that sounded was rough and sounded like he had gargled gravel. He said my name, my complete name, first, middle, and last.
Wow.
It was a voice I've never heard.
Wow.
My voice caught in my throat and I hung up. I rattled some change into the payphone and hit star 69. The number had come from California. I lived in Indiana.
Enough said. Enough. Mother clucking said. He said enough. There were so many all these stories was clucked up. And not every one of them had Adidas on. You best believe that. I can tell you that for a fact, 100%. I bet $5 nobody in this video had Adidas on. Or nothing Adidas. And if they did, it was some like bootleg type Adidas, like a what's a bootleg Adidas like? Adidas. It looked like Adidas. It looked like Adidas. Right, performs like Adidas, but it's not Adidas. It's pronounced Adidas. That's the bootleg, you know. That's how you know if somebody's wearing, Adidas or not. If they're in a clucked up situation, right, they'll get the hell out of there because they're wearing Adidas, right? If they're in a clucked up situation and they stay in that clucked up situation, right, and it seems like they have Adidas on, it's not Adidas. It's the bootleg. It's Adidas. It's bootleg Adidas is just Adidas. You just take off the A in front. So I wasn't expecting these stories to be like back to back to back like that. That was dope. I like that. Kept me on the edge of my shits. Right. Damn. Look at that. It looks so good. Movie theater popcorn. And this is the best brand I have ever tasted. Granted, I haven't had every single brand of popcorn, but this is by far, I love this brand of popcorn. But, yeah, wow. There's a lot of Mr. Nightmare videos I have never reacted to. That's crazy because I thought I did. I thought I reacted to most of his videos because I've reacted to most of his videos, so wow, that's crazy. But if there's any horror videos or just in general, wow, what? If there's any horror videos or videos in general you want me to react to, let me know that in the comment section below, and I may react to. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.